What's up everybody and welcome back to Controllers in the Kitchen. We are here looking at another day at the For Honor closed beta, but this time we're doing something a bit different. Rather than playing my standard for Orochi, I've decided to give the Nobushi a try, and to be honest, I'm not as good as I am with the Orochi, with the Nobushi, but I have to admit it is a very intriguing premise because every class is different, right? And with the Orochi it's a very squishy, quick, but a class that can't really deal heavy amounts of damage like the Viking Raider or the Conqueror or such. But other characters like the Nobushi, yes, it is also another quick, squishy character, but it plays very differently. The Nobushi is a very good ranged attacker. In comparison to someone like the Orochi or something like that, you're able to attack your enemy from a very, very great distance. In comparison to everyone else, at least for the time being, I think the Nobushi has the greatest range, whereas the Orochi, you have to get in quite close to deal some attacks. Yes, there are certain things like I think it's the that move where you draw your sword back and dash forward. Yeah, you can close in terms of range like that, but that's the only thing that you can't really do with that character. But Nobushi, I mean, she's got a very long Naginata, and it can really do some damage if you know how to use her right. She's able to do some kind of bleed or poison damage. I think by the way it sounds and looks, it's more of a bleed, or sorry, poison damage, just by the fact that her moveset says like Viper or Sting or whatever like that, so it seems like it's a poison type of damage. Anyways, we're getting right into it, and let's see how it goes. So, Nobushi is quite good in terms of speed, so it's easy to capture points like some of the other quicker assassin type characters. As we were saying, that we're able to get good range against our opponents because the spears that she's using is quite long, and it's able to keep opponents at a distance. If you're able to do this properly, you could pretty much not get hit. I may not be the best in terms of showing this off, but you're able to, well, especially like that, clear up big areas of minions. So I've just figured if you press the light and heavy attack button at the same time, you saw there, you can clear out a lot of enemy troops, and fortunately enough for me, I've got the little feat on there where you're able to get a lot of health back for every little minion that you kill. I'm calling them minions for the time being because enemy soldiers, peasants, people who've been recruited into the war and just dying for our amusement, that sort of thing. But yeah, minions. But as you can see there, every time I manage to successfully land a hit on them, it flashes up a little green marker on the person and it shows that we're able to get a lot of health back. Because of how long the weapon is, if you do a big sweeping motion to a big crowd, you're able to get your health back, as well as even your stamina slightly as well. So you can just run into the middle of B and just like clear out, completely wipe out the enemy minion team, should we say. So capturing B, I found it really so much easier with the Nobushi, and I imagine it's going to be the same thing with the new character coming in the full game, the Lordbringer, because he's got a big holding arm or pole. But yeah, as you can see, I'm just literally holding down the heavy and light attack button, and it just completely decimates crowds that seem to. It's like a big swing, taking out everyone. Yeah, very happy. And Raider through here and trying to just run past us. But, and another guy dropped. And we're getting hit. That's far away. Go, 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 go. Get away. Move out of my way. Let's try to escape here because we're low on health. And as I said, the Nobushi is a very, very squishy character. Can take a couple of hits, but not as well armoured as the other counterparts. Very good for supporting and keeping the enemies at range. Ah, that just died. Obviously, if I played a bit better, then I wouldn't have to worry about dying, but it's not really my fault. Someone snuck up behind me. But anyways, let's respawn and get back in there. By the way, everyone, tell me in the comments below, who are you looking forward to? What characters do you fancy, or who do you think will be a very good character to play when the full game comes out? Or if you've already played the beta, who was your favourite character? Alright, so this is a good example of how we can, well, I hope anyways, how we can use Nobushi better. Just keep retreating, but at the same time, just keep poking that weapon forward, trying to land a few attacks here and there. Also, this is something that I didn't quite appreciate in the beta, is the revenge mode. I found more often than not being very frustrated when people use the revenge mode. I get the point of it. It's like, it's there so that you don't have to worry too much about being outnumbered. But the problem being, like, you would actually get the advantage over other people by getting 2-on-1s. And the point is that, you know, you try and outnumber your opponent so that you can win, because, you know, not everyone's going to be amazing at the game. But there's always going to be like this. Always an issue of trying to wipe out one person, but then they just activate revenge mode, and it's like, it almost becomes there's no point for using or having two people. I've got to a point where I actually prefer just fighting one person on their own, because like that I can't even interrupt the execution, and they just get a massive power boost, and if they you know, they could finish me in one go if I hadn't blocked things properly. But it gets to a point where you just think, well, it's a bit too much, and I think it needs to be trimmed down a little bit, but at the same time, depends on how you upgrade your character, because some people take a long time to get their revenge mode up, depending on how you customize your character. Like, I found that, you know what, I didn't really get through the beta that well in terms of just upgrading my attack or defense or whatever like that. I found that if you upgrade the rate at which you manage to get your revenge mode, it's actually better. Because there I can moan about how other people are using revenge mode a lot. It's like, well, you can do the same thing. So personally, I recommend that if you are to get this game and you want to make any customizations to your character, using the buffs for revenge gain in terms of defense and damage taken, because that's the sort of thing that fills up your bar. So if you look at the bottom left, every time I block an attack or get damage, it will go up ever so slightly. And I found that, well, rather than focusing on attack, especially with characters like Nobushi, where you can drain damage over time, that sort of thing isn't going to change that type of damage over time, whereas the initial attacks are going to be the more damaging aspects of it. But the rate at which you can get revenge mode is what's going to be very much more important, shall we say. Anyway, that's my opinion on it anyhow. But yeah, that's my rant on that over. But anyways, so let's see, let's try and get some more points. So also you need to try and get more renown, so that other bar on the bottom left, but just above my little feats there. Killing minions as well as getting point captures or executing enemies that you manage to defeat is what helps fill up your feats bar, so that you could use different I'm hesitant to say kill streaks, because it's not really kill streaks, but it's other things that help you fight in battle. So unfortunately I'm only using a very early build of the Nobushi. There's a 9 buildings stopped, never mind. But yeah, a very early build of the Nobushi, so which is why I'm starting to get a bit hammered. But let's try and stop this guy from reviving his friend. Probably not the best of moves to do, especially once he's got more health than I do, but I'm fairly confident I can pull this one out of the bag. But yeah, you need to be quite skillful and manage your stamina fairly well, in which I've clearly failed to do so here. But You've got to be a bit bold sometimes. You've got to go in. Sometimes you've just got to go all in. Balls to the wall. Let's see if we can get this. He's almost there. Okay, I'm pretty confident we can do this. It's too early, but then we do his revenge mode. See, revenge mode as well, you can do way more damage than you would normally do, so it's also a good buff to have in terms of strength, so you don't really need to upgrade your gear that much, because if you get into revenge mode anyway, your attack's going to be like twice as strong as it normally would be. But yeah, this is a very early build. I haven't got all the feats or all the gear, to say as well. For the Nobushi, I'm not going to have all the Orochi. I managed to get quite a lot on my Orochi character, but with Nobushi I haven't got so much. I wish I spent more time playing with Nobushi because she is a really good character, especially if you know how to use her. I'm not perfect at using Nobushi, but given enough time and enough practice, you can be. And for the beta only having a couple of days, I've managed to do fairly well at playing with the and there's execution right here, very nice, and yeah, it's definitely a great one to use. Oh, and there's a victory there. So that was the For Honor beta, and I hope you enjoyed the commentary for my new channel. Anyways, thanks for joining in, and I hope to see you guys next time. I hope you enjoyed the video.